Hey there, folks. Glad to have you back. If you caught last week's episode, you know we talked about why so many team sites just don't take off. Like I promised, I'm back with part 2. We're digging into what else can trip you up when rolling out teams. Last time, we focused on customizing your team site. If you missed that, here's the short version. A plain, out-of-the-box team site doesn't get people excited. It doesn't make their jobs easier, and if it's not useful right out of the gate, it gets ignored. So you've got to make it work for your team, not just for Microsoft. But let me be real. Even if you've made it perfect for your crew, some folks just won't make the jump. You'll have people who treat Teams like it's another annoying app and keep using email or whatever old way they prefer. That leaves you with a tool that doesn't get used and things stay clunky. Here's the heart of the problem: resistance to change. I've seen it everywhere, from big corporations to family businesses. Some folks love new tools and new ways of working. Some, not so much. They'll ignore Teams or flat out refuse to try it. And you know what? That brings the whole team down. Let me share a story from my own work history. When email first landed in my office, yes, I'm dating myself, everyone in my department got a computer and a shiny new email account. The promise was efficiency, communications delivered instantly, paper saved, time freed up. But not everyone bought in. Out of 20 people, 3 or 4 refused to touch a computer. Bulletins and critical updates went unread. Supervisors had to print emails, hand-deliver them, and repeat information verbally. Instead of freeing up time, the new system actually created more work and confusion. Mistakes happened. Information slipped through the cracks. The majority, who embraced email, still had to accommodate holdouts by communicating in old, clunky ways. As a green new hire, I saw the real problem: leadership, not technology. It's tempting to blame teams when things don't work out. But more often, it's about how you handle change. Teams can be a game changer, but only if everyone's in. If you let a couple of people refuse to use it, all you get is a mess. Think about it. Would FedEx let drivers choose between a truck and a wagon? Would the post office let some mail carriers use horses? Of course not. If Teams is optional, you'll never get the full benefit. You'll be stuck juggling old ways and new tools, and nobody wins. You've heard the excuses. I'm not good with computers. Email works fine. I've always done it this way. Sound familiar? Whether folks just don't want to learn or they're set in their ways, it slows things down. The ones who do jump in end up wasting time helping those who won't, and the team loses steam. If you've already put in the work to make Teams fit your business, its value should be clear. But if there's still pushback, it's time to lead. You don't have to be mean. Just set clear expectations, explain why it matters, and help people get on board. Teams is the way forward. This is the real fix. Wishing and hoping everyone falls in love with Teams isn't enough. Set the standard and stick to it. Make Teams the way work gets done, and don't let reluctance hold things back. A good setup plus clear expectations is the ticket. If you're nervous about insisting, think about what else those employees might be resisting. Is it really just Teams, or is it any change? Teams is just one example. If they resist this, chances are there are other areas where you're getting pushback. It's really about team culture. Look, we all want folks to jump in with both feet and love using Teams. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, a little push from leadership can go a long way. So here's the bottom line: make your team site fit your people, then make sure everyone uses it. When you do, things get smoother, morale goes up, and work just starts to flow. Next week, I'm going big picture. We'll chat about Teams, Copilot, and what the future, like 2026, could look like if you roll out these tools with a little bit of heart and a little bit of strategy. We'll step out of the weeds and talk about what really makes work feel good and efficient. Until then, keep tackling change head-on. Don't let a few holdouts slow your business down. Lead the way, set the standard, and watch your team site and your whole organization start to thrive. This is Annie Rind, signing off. Here's to less chaos, better teamwork, and a workplace that just plain works. See you next week.